Hey guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I am trying a new location for today's YouTube group time. As you could see yesterday, it was a little bit sunny, so I looked a little ghosty. And I wanted you to be able to see. So this is what we're trying for now. This is just some of my collection of books. This is actually one of my favorite spots in the house, is this shelf right here, because I love books. So, I bet you guys were wondering why you had 2 lunch bags in your little container of work. So, I'm going to show you right now what you're going to do with the lunch bags. So, you can try to follow along right now, or you can just watch for now, sort of see if you can remember the directions and try. But if you want a minute to go get your lunch bags, go ahead. And I actually have mine sitting next to me right here. So here I've got 2 lunch bags. You can see there are little flaps at the bottom, right? Sometimes we make puppets out of them. Today we are not making puppets, but you can see there are little flaps. What you want to do is make sure that you have them opposite end to opposite end. So if you got a flap on this side, you want to have a flap on the other side. Okay? Put them together. So you've got your 2 things stacked. Then, as you can see, you can kind of see a crease in mine already. You're going to want to fold them in half. Okay, now I've got them both folded in half. Now, a really easy way to do this would be to take a handy dandy stapler and staple, staple. Now, I realize that we are not at school and not everyone has a stapler. So, the other way you can do this is to sort of call this the spine of your journal. Okay? So, along the spine of your journal where it's folded in half, you are going to make a little fold. Should look something like that. Then, I'm going to get some scissors. I think probably most of you have scissors. And I'm going to cut a little circle, almost like a hole punch, along where those scissors are. Now, your scissors got to be pretty strong to do this because it's a lot of paper. It's not working super well for me, and I'm trying my best. Okay, so I've got one thing that sort of resembles a hole right here. And I'm going to try again on the other side. So I'm going to make 2 little sets of holes. And again, got to have pretty strong scissors. This is actually harder than I thought. I'm sort of cutting in the shape of a diamond. It doesn't really matter what shape you have as long as you got some holes. Because through that, we can find some string somewhere. All right, so we've got those holes. Oh my goodness, it worked. So you open it up, and now I have 2 little holes, and through those holes, I'm going to thread some string so that I can make a book. Now, this is going to be a nature journal, because one of the things that is sort of great about being in such a beautiful place is that our weather really allows us to go outside most days. So one of the things that is good for making your brain feel good and keeping your heart healthy is getting outside, and sort of you can sketch in nature, you could take a walk in nature, you could go on a treasure hunt, see what you can find on a walk. So we're making nature journals so that you guys can spend some time in nature. So at some point, and I'm not going to do this right now, but maybe I'll do it in another video or do it and just show you guys. I'm going to make a nice cover for my journal. I already know what I'm going to write on the cover. There's a quote that I like. It says, "Earth laughs in flowers." And that's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He was a naturist, he was a philosopher, I think he wrote some poetry. So "Earth laughs in flowers" is one of my favorite quotes. I will write that on the cover. And then maybe find some natural materials to glue on here in the shape of flowers, or maybe I'll draw a flower. That's what I'm going to do on my cover. Now, when you open up your book, you've got cool sort of pages. So here, there's a little flap. You could actually hide something in here. You could make a poem right here. If you wanted to, and I'm going to do this on mine just to show you, if you cut along that edge, so opening here, right, oops, this is my page, cutting along this edge is going to open up even more space in your journal. So I'm going to just barely cut along the edge. And now I open it, and I've got some space there, but if so I cut along the edge, as you can see. Now, let's see what happens if I trim along here. Now, if this doesn't work the way I want it to, I'm not going to suggest that you do that at home. And if you do this at home and you need a new paper bag, just let us know. We'll put one in your bag for next week. Okay, I cut along the top, cut along, alright, so, and really you guys, honestly, there's not like a wrong way to do this. So now what I have when I open it up with all my cuttings, I cut along this edge, cut along the top, cut along the bottom. Now I've got sort of extra space in my book. Like I said, there's not really a right or a wrong way to do that. This is your nature book, and you can do with it what you want. Then, here's the space. I might actually, brown is kind of hard to draw, and sometimes it looks nice and natural, but I might actually like glue a white paper on here, or maybe I'll put some grass that I found, or a leaf on my walk, or even a small pebble, or I might do sand artwork with glue, right? Put some glue and then sprinkle some sand on top. Then in here, put little treasures. You can't be too fat or too heavy, but this can be like a little pocket for things you find. We've got another blank page here, and do what you want with this one. Maybe I won't cut this one apart and I'll just leave this as a flip book. But one of my goals is going to be to add to this nature book each day something. And it doesn't even necessarily mean you have to be outside, but if it's possible and you can be outside when you're adding to this, this would be a cool thing to do. Animals are part of nature, and so what I think I'm going to do in my book, and I'm going to practice right now with you on the board, is draw my favorite animal in my book. And I would suggest that you guys all do the same. Now you can't see this board super well. So I'm going to attempt to draw at the very top a face of a polar bear. Now, when I'm drawing things online, and I do this all the time because I can't always think of it in my head. Some of us are better at that than others. I type into Google, how to draw a polar bear for kids, or how to draw a polar bear easy, or how to draw a polar bear simple. Now, when I did this, some of what came up was still a little bit hard. So I'm going to do my best based on a drawing I see, and then I will show you what their drawing is. Now I'm not going to draw his whole body, just because that'll take a little bit of time. And this really is just to show you. I'm going to actually do it in my book, and maybe I'll take a little more time on it next time. So here is going to be my polar bear. So we've got the arc at the top of his head, and got some ears, and then his head sort of V-shapes down, like this. I've got a nose. Okay, now it's looking more bear-like, I think. Below his nose, he's got a little mouth line. Then the ears sort of curve like this. There's some black in the ears. Some eyes. And sort of has facial lines like this. So there's my attempt at the polar bear's face. Here. Oh, now I see that his eyes are a little bit crooked. So anyway, if I was Actually, drawing this in my book, I would use pencil and I would erase, but here is, oh, it's hard to see the screen. But anyway, that's the polar bear that I tried to draw. I know you can't see it, but I did my best. And this is practice for all of us. Now, I think an even better thing to do, though, is, if possible, observe an animal in nature and draw it, or go outside and look closely at a leaf and really sketch in those details. Those can be things that you can do in your book. So, again, I'm going to tie this to sort of bind it together, but if you do have access to a stapler, I would definitely say, put some staples there. That's a lot easier. So, that's really it for today's group time. I actually am using Pippa's chair. Well, this is Pippa's treat chair. So I am going to, while you guys find a spot for music, I'm going to grab some treats. Because Pippa was a little curious about what I was doing. And she'll hop up here on this chair. I think you should be able to see her. She'll hop up here on this chair and get a treat. So hang on. So here is a new, oh, here she is. She knows what it is. This is a new jar of treats for her. She ate up all her other ones, which were meant to be treats, but also clean her teeth, as you know from Hank. So I'm gonna put some treats on her chair. There you go, Pippa. And Hank came too. So Hank's treats. Hank. And I know you can't totally see him. Hank, come here. Okay, there's his little ears. He's sitting. I'll see if he can get his hand up high enough to high five. Okay, ready, Hank? High five. High five. Hi. Come on, high five. Oh, no, that's lie down. All right. Okay, so there we have it. The pet's got some treats. And hopefully you are in a good spot for music. This week's feature composer is Antonin Dvorak. The feature composition is Slavonic Dance No. 7. Dvorak composed Slavonic Dance No. 7 to recreate the spirit of folk songs and dances he remembered as a child growing up in Bohemia. Slavonic Dance No. 7 was inspired by a dance that had a hopping step throughout. Dvorak's challenge as a composer was to create a composition that would capture the joyful, carefree mood of a folk dance. Have a good day!